Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call this council meeting to order. First order of business will be roll call.
Chris Fogg, Brian Hine.
Here.
Greta Wigan. Matt Krager.
Here.
Dave Siski.
Here.
Paul Friend.
Next up would be the minutes, approval of the minutes of our October 13th session.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes of our October 13th session. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Citizen comments. Grace, go with you first.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for having me here today, Mayor. I appreciate it. I'm Grace Caswell. That's GRACECASWELL from the Noble County Convention and Visitors Bureau. We do business as Visit Noble County. I just have a couple of updates to share with the city of Ligonier to highlight our partnership so far this year. While it isn't comprehensive, I did want to at least touch on a few really significant and exciting things. I like to think that I have all this information memorized. It could read it off rather quickly or spout it out rather quickly, but if it's all right, I'm going to refer to my notes. Council should each have a copy of notes, and another copy could be made available to anybody in the audience after. I'll try to keep it short and sweet so that you guys have time to ask questions as well. One of the things that we really want to highlight is the partnership of Visit Noble County and the city of Ligonier through our tourism grants this year, community engagement, placemaking projects, active participation in local events, and more. Visit Noble County continues to celebrate Ligonier's rich heritage and strengthen the visibility of its vibrancy as a destination, especially in the arts, culture, and recreation space. We'll a little bit more about that later. Earlier this year in May, the Visit Noble County staff was able to join in with the Ligonier Visitor Center and Heritage Station Museum on their opening day to celebrate. We had balloons, we had special giveaways, different opportunities to invite the community in and come celebrate. The beginning of tourism season really is April, May is kind of when that really takes off. And so with the Ligonier Visitor Center opening, it was a natural opportunity for us to get out of our regular office and spend the day in Ligonier. Cindy and Ann were both present with us that day, and it was a really meaningful day to talk to residents and visitors alike. A lot of residents came out that day, including some of the library staff, which was really lovely. Another exciting opportunity that most people know, but not everyone's aware of, the Noble County Convention and Visitors Bureau serves the entire county, and we have appointments from every community on our board. Cindy Schleber is our Ligonier representative. And we move our board meetings around so that every community has an opportunity to highlight their assets. Ligonier hosted us in May. We were at the Ligonier Visitor Center and Heritage Station Museum, and Mayor Earl Franklin gave a meaningful update to our board about what Ligonier was working on, the progress that's being made, whether it's Main Street, housing, the new housing TIF district, other work that council has done, parks, America 250, you name it. We got to celebrate some wins for Ligonier. Another really exciting step forward was the city's support and mayor's support of our banner program. So Visit Noble County did a countywide banner program so that every city and town that wanted to connect together through marketing of a community identity and county identity was able to participate through some city banners. So those of you that have participated or knew of our banners in the past, they had been up in Ligonier for a while. We partnered with the Noble County Community Foundation to do that partnership again. And one piece of that destination branding uplift was the street banners that you can now see in downtown in the corridor, brightly colored. Mayor was there to present them when we had them all done. Noble County resident designed and created those. The Noble County business was the printer of those. So we are very proud of that project. That project primarily highlighted outdoor recreation, which, as you guys know, with Kent Park, outdoor recreation is a value to not only residents, but to visitors as well. We were blessed to have fantastic grant applications come in through our office. Typically, every year, the Noble County Convention and Visitors Bureau offers tourism grants to tourism assets and partners who want to promote tourism in a unique way and partner with the Visitors Bureau. 2 grant recipients this year were the Ligonier Marshmallow Festival and Stones Trace Rendezvous Pioneer Days, which was, again, a real joy to participate in. Our staff attended both events, took photos at both events, did a lot of promotion, but we were lucky in that this year, instead of participating in the kickoff night on Friday night with Ligonier for the Ligonier Marshmallow Festival, our staff actually got to work the information booth, directly serving anybody who came up to the information booth. We gave out information, did t-shirt sales, partnered with Margarita and the team for the Ligonier Marshmallow Festival. But we also were able to kind of support more on the back end. I served as a parade judge, and I've done that a couple of times. Alexis Wagner, our operations director, served as a judge for the bake-off. Serving with fairs and festivals in that way, kind of behind the scenes, is a really fun way for us to understand a little bit more about what the festival is like from an organizational standpoint. So that was lovely. So another couple of key things. Despite the fire at Fashion Farm this year, we continued to partner with them, Jason and the team, to make sure that good branding, radio announcements, TV spots came out of South Bend and Fort Wayne, so that the community who loved this very memorable festival for over 50 years could still participate, knew that it would be the last one, so they could make those lasting memories. Also, with the restaurant burning down, we were able to expedite our ongoing plan. So we are members of the Indiana Foodways Alliance. Visit Noble County pays for 10 Noble County restaurants to be members of that, so that the restaurants don't have to pay the membership fee for additional marketing and promotion material. And Fashion Farm has been a longtime recipient of that, a longtime member. But with changes in their schedule, instead of waiting until January, we were able to greenlight Grounded Coffee House getting on that list a lot sooner. And again, we've been able to kind of start that promotion even before the remodel is done, to really help people understand the culinary experience that's there. There are 21 different culinary trails in the Indiana Foodways Alliance, and Grounded is on several of them. One of them is the Coffee and Tea Room Trail. One of them is the Soup, Salad, and Sandwich Trail. And the other one is the Sweet Treat Trail. That way we can highlight the things that they offer. And again, that's at no cost to Grounded. That's a fee that the Visitors Bureau just takes care of. We've added our data tools. I know that you guys have asked a lot about that, about what those tools will be able to offer. We're in the training process right now, so we can pull excellent reports. There's a little bit of a turnaround for when the data goes live, but we're really excited to be able to compare past data to current data, whether it's an event, an attraction, workforce development. There's a lot of opportunities to look at human behavior and kind of how they interact with our market and how they interact with our community. That was made possible through a partnership with the Noble County Community Foundation as well. The Community Foundation staff is being trained on that tool as well. That's been a significant part of our strategic plan to know more so that we can serve better and serve more. The last thing I really want to highlight, there's a little bit more here, but of course, is America 250. Next year, 2026, is America's 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And through collaborative partnerships with some of the faces in this room, Ligonier is being represented in those conversations to highlight what makes America special, but also our Revolutionary War soldiers, but more, even further still, is the history of Noble County, especially the Ligonier heritage piece of what that history looks like. Mayor, Cindy, and others that I see here today are all participating in those conversations. We've been planning for about 1.5 years, got about 6 more months of work to go, but we will be ample and ready by the time Memorial Day swings around next year. Looking ahead, what we're hoping to do is to really enhance our tourism grant program. We're going to have a formal announcement about that at our annual meeting next February. Look for of that soon. We want to develop future business opportunities throughout the county, and of course, highlighting Ligonier will be a significant part of that. We want to continue joint promotion, whether that's digital or print marketing. Again, we've got some things that we can't officially announce yet, but we're really excited about. And then one last thing is just, I wanted to take this opportunity to publicly thank Cindy for the work that she's done. She currently serves as our secretary, and through her civic engagement and willingness to serve, we're confident that future leadership roles at the tourism board will come to her. Granted, she accepts them. And then hot off the presses unofficially, there's an upcoming announcement that will be coming out in the next 2 weeks to 3 weeks to thank Cindy via the form of a tourism award. I can't share more about that at this time, but as soon as I'm able to share more, we will have a significant press release around that prestigious award that will be coming to our board through Cindy's work while representing Ligonier. I could talk about it all day, but I know that's not fair to everybody else. So I'd love to take any questions or comments that you have and do my best to answer them. I've got a couple copies of our visitor guide as well as our annual report. And then please note, if you shop at Kroger, you can select Visit Noble County as a nonprofit to receive a small percentage of your proceeds. I brought a flyer with that information with me as well, in case anybody like me shops at Kroger.
Great job, Tracy. Keep me informed, and the city and everybody else attend a lot of meetings together and everything. You do a really great job. And along with Cindy, and it appears like you're trying to steal her from Ligonier. Don't be.
I don't know. She's a fan favorite.
Cindy does a great job and keeps the visitor center going really well. Promotes Ligonier in a big way. So thank both of you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Any other such comments? Yes. Since we're filmed, yeah, you have to come up to the podium.
State your name and address for the record.
My name is Nancy Davidson. My address is 6644 West Road, and I'm in Kimmel. I am a vendor at the market, the farmer's market here in Ligonier, and there's word that we were being moved. And I was just wondering, does anybody know anything about that us being moved to Station Street? Nobody? Nobody knows anything? Okay, because it was brought up to us, somebody who was another vendor, that we were being moved for next year, which Station Street would be fine with me, but I'd like to know more before the season starts to progress anymore, as far as if that's true, who would we be under? Would it still be under the park department?
Yeah, I wish John was here this evening to address that.
Yeah, he's the one that told us. And sometimes I think communication gets lost with John. So that's why I decided I'd just come here and ask.
Yeah, it's too bad he's not here this evening.
Yeah.
Probably at the next meeting, maybe we could.
Maybe get him in here, because I mean, there's a lot of planning that goes into this too. And I was just wondering if we would be under him if we were to be moved out of Pettit Park, you know.
Yeah, it would still be under the parks direction.
It would be?
Yeah.
Would we be able
Gazebo
to?
Park is still part of the Parks Department.
Okay, is there any way that we could be able to form our own, like, committee of some sort, our own group, to where we didn't have to basically go to John to resolve issues? Or anything like that, even if we are left at Pettit Park, would that be a possibility?
I could see an issue with that, probably get too many
Cooks in the
chiefs
kitchen?
in charge, and then nobody's in
Yeah.
charge.
Well, we have two ladies that we were thinking maybe that would oversee, it'd be like
Yeah, we could,
manage it, because we need a we need a market manager down there on Saturday mornings.
It really would come to the Board of Works and Park Authority, not the council, because that board is the one that
Okay,
oversees the parks.
all right, I
They
have
meet on
no
the second
clue.
and, fourth Wednesdays at 10 a.m.
Where's that? Hold on.
It's here,
It is
but it's
here?
just,
It's a,
it's the park authority. When we dissolved the park board, the park
Right.
authority
right,
took that same control over that. But that's always fallen under the park, no matter
Okay.
which place it would be. But what I saw personally was a bunch of vendors who were talking on Facebook about it, on Growing Up Ligonier, about trying to get the thing moved, and that was the first I had ever heard about it.
I haven't seen that.
That's been a couple months ago, or several months ago.
Okay.
People were asking about it.
Well, I do have control of the vendors at the Ligonier Farmers Market, Facebook page, and I didn't see anything.
It wasn't on there.
Okay, I was just saying, because I didn't see anything like that, but I would welcome a move over there. But yeah, if I can maybe come when he is here, so you said,
I don't know that John's ever brought it up to the park authority.
Yes, we said,
oh, you haven't?
It hasn't been brought up officially in a meeting.
All right, well, I'll bring it up at that meeting then, the next one.
It'll be,
Yeah,
the
12th.
12th.
The
November
12th.
November 12th, okay, thank you.
thank you, Nancy.
Thank you,
Any other comments?
thank you very much. No,
Moving along, we'll move on to unfinished business. We have ordinance number 1026, 2025. For the 26 budget, is open for the second reading.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 1026, 2025 on second reading. Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 1031, 2025 on the second reading. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 1026, 2025 on the third and final reading. Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 1026, 2025 on the third and final reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up is ordinance number 1029, 2025 on the GO bond ordinance. Open for the second reading.
Motion to approve ordinance 1029, 2025 on the second reading. Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 1029, 2025 on the GO bond ordinance. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Approve ordinance 1029, 2025 on third and final reading.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 1029, 2025 for the GO bond ordinance. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carried. Under new business, we have a couple more ordinances. They're open for all three readings. Ordinance number 1031, 2025 is for the 26 salary.
I did want to make a comment on that. When the budget was prepared, when I look at the calendar, I look at the pay periods, and the last pay period, which would normally be the first pay period of 2027 falls on January 1st. We always pay on the Friday before. So that puts 27 payrolls in 2026. So I talked to Ross at Baker Tilly, and he said because we already have the budget process and can't make the changes, to create the salary ordinance based on 27 pays, and then we'll do an additional appropriation. It will be fine with the funding. We'll do our additional appropriation for that, probably in November, when we have it. One of those things, normally I'm real careful about that, and saw the 27th date and didn't look at her. Yeah, it's about every 7 or so years that we get a 27th pay that really things work out. So if it wasn't in 26, it would have been in 27, and we figure it out that way. So just so you know, that's why it said, does say 27. I tried to spell that out a little bit in there so that you know.
Good catch, Marty.
Make a
I was in a
mo-
panic for a bit.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve ordinance 10/31/2025.
Second.
First reading.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 10/31/2025 on the first reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we suspend the rules. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 10/31/2025 on the second reading.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 10/31/2025 on the second reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 10/31/2025 on the third and final reading.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 10/31/2025 on the third and final reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. The next ordinance we have is the 26th elected salary. Ordinance number 10/32/2025.
Comment or comment on her?
No, that one is.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 10/32/2025 on the first reading.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 10/32/2025 on the first reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay.
Make a motion to suspend the rules.
It's been moved and seconded to suspend the rules. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 10/32/2025 on the second reading.
Been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 10/32/2025 on the second reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
And make a motion to approve ordinance 10/32/2025 on the third and final reading.
Doretta second.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Sorry.
She's so quiet.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept ordinance number 10/32/2025 on the third and final reading. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Next up, we have our acknowledgement of the September 2025 funded bank receipt reports.
And that was included in your packet, so you got the packet.
Next up is our claims register approval.
Make a motion to approve the claim register.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve our claims register. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. Administration comments here, Brian?
Just a couple, to let the council know that we did have our bike giveaway a couple weeks ago now, Wednesday will be 2 weeks. That same weekend, we participated in the last public safety day at Fashion Farm. We thank them for all the years we were able to do that. It was kind of a neat partnership for us to be able to provide our city departments. It started out just public safety, and then they included everybody. And it's kind of like a touch the truck deal. It's kind of cool. The kids love that. bittersweet, but Patty and Russ sure deserve, time of enjoyment and retirement after 50-some years of restaurant business. They were troopers for a long, long time, so. I think, and then the command staff and I just returned from Denver last week at the International Police Chiefs Conference. It was, a lot of fun, beautiful city in Denver. A lot was learned and Brandon got to experience the trade show for the first time, and I don't think he stopped slobbering since. A lot of cool toys, expensive toys at that thing, but
Can't have any.
it literally would take, if you visited every booth, days to get through that. But the networking that goes on there is, you just can't replace it. Talking with other chiefs throughout the country and the world, it is an international event. And, there were 80 chiefs from Indiana, chiefs and command staff. So Indiana had a great showing. So, we appreciate the ability. We thank the prosecutor's office for paying for 2 of those men to go. I think I told you last time, we basically got 4 for 1. So it was a really, really good deal. I'm glad they got to experience it. So that's all I've got. Thank you.
On a side note, Brian, I appreciate, with your busy schedule coming back from Denver, then
Yeah,
come down to French Lick,
no problem.
and kind of filling in for me. Went down to French Lick to a mayor's conference. Come down with some kind of bug. I've got it all week. Even went home early today. Between him and our engineering group, they were able to cover the meetings that I made it to 2 meetings, and the meeting I really wanted to go to, I just couldn't do it. So really appreciate you.
Yeah,
That's a pretty busy schedule. Thank
I
you.
was ready to be home.
Mike,
And just a quick update on our paving program. Ben and Brown pulled out of town here a 3 weeks ago, and they're not gonna be back till next week now. So that's still ongoing. Pavement Solutions is in town. They're doing our crack seal program for this year. They're gonna should be done by the end of the week. And we're picking up leads, get them out there, we'll get them.
Ben and Brown give us another schedule for
Yeah.
next week.
Next week.
Yeah, that's what we heard 4 weeks ago.
Basically, north side line, is that what's left? Or is there more million?
Mayor, I did, John Nelson put an email out this afternoon, in regards to that schedule. And I asked John to get with Ben and Brown to go out on Lincoln Way West on the access road stalls. Those poor folks out there for 2 weeks now driven through mud just to get home. And I haven't got a reply back, so I'll deal with that tomorrow.
Ask Ben how they're gonna subgrade treat that road if it's getting destroyed from running through the mud. Yeah, they gotta take like 4 inches out of that. Yeah, I noticed that too, it's like,
Yeah.
that is a mess.
Yeah, it's a mess. I feel bad for them. That was the first thing that they took out, and that's been a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're bringing some type of material, I hope, at least till they get there.
Ben,
I have nothing.
Elroy,
I have nothing.
Matthew,
Nothing.
Brian. Dave,
Thanks, street department, right, see you guys out, you guys getting after those leaves, the plows aren't lasting so long. Brian, Dad, you blowing right out, you guys come right up. Pretty impressive, so.
He gets his money's worth, doesn't he?
That's enough, that's it, yeah. No, everything's looking good that way, and I know it's kind of a wind down period a little bit here as we enter into that W word, but, yeah, thank you guys. Yes, well, I didn't say it. That's all I got.
No swearing at council meetings.
Loretta,
Just something not for myself as a member of town. Is there anything to be done about the corner at 5 with Turkey Improvers about the yard? Have you seen that lately? Well, where you go around, you come from downtown, go north, and the 5 hairpins to the right. Yard there in front of the house.
everybody. Give them a dragging their trailers, semi-trailers across the yard or something.
I tried to get them up the school.
Is there any way we can remove that shrub in the corner of the house that kind of obstructs the view around it?
Yeah, it makes it hard to see.
You know what I'm talking about, right there in the corner of the house, there's a large shrub right there in the corner.
That's 6 to 8 feet in.
Yeah, I know it's it's just kind of an obstruction to the view. I know it's on private property.
But I had some plumbing work down there and it was pretty soft there for a while. Yeah, just 6 to 8 inches down. And I don't know who contacted.
Right, I'm gonna meet with NDOT on a couple other issues here soon. We'll pay a visit so they can see it.
Because I've called them 2 times and I get absolutely. no
I know. Yeah. They do that to us too, don't feel bad.
Broken up the curb.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes, I'll make sure they visit.
Can you take that one over there and sign that part?
Yeah,
I don't know who I'll get as presiding officers. Here. Besides you. We don't have.
yeah.
Let's just say what I have to say while you.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know that the transfer resolution that we tabled last time, it's been withdrawn because there was conflicting information that the state board auditors had received, with reference to the most recent, bulletin I received from the state board of accounts. So we were doing it correctly, and the MBH restricted funds can be transferred to that grant fund, so, we don't have to transfer those back. Don't have anything.
Say something, I gotta sign it.
Story. You can sign it.
Notice down at the visitor center, we got
I'll just have you do this tomorrow.
got the signpost in down there, they spent a ton of money on the cross arms and that kind of thing. I said, yeah, those things are huge, the signs are nice, they're way bigger, you can read them easier, but
Hurricane rated.
I can read Lincoln myself from my house.
Yeah, you can.
Also related a little bit to the visitor center, today they removed the mulberry tree next door, on the property next door to us. Took it completely down, it really looks nice and
Notice they were working on that.
fewer leaves to deal with, and the street crew appreciate it too, picking up the limbs out of it all the time. Once again, thank everybody for the patience this past week. It's been one of those tough weeks. Some kind of flu bug going around. Several other people have had it, and I haven't been available. I apologize for that, but as they say, everything will get better, so.
Good looking girl, Where did I get it from?
Thank you very much, and, with that, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Been moved and seconded that, we adjourn, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried.
There you go. Time to go home. Wayne Digger?
Well.
That presiding officer line was for Chris. What's presiding officer line is?
Can't talk.
I'll just bring out Kathy resign tomorrow. I'm out, getting here.
Oh, well.